All right, guys. Actually, I meant to do this at the end of Cards and Coffee. I want to do a card free to the signs, but I just thought it'd be fun to do a quick, and I'm just jumping on and jumping off, so not worry about who shows up. So here we go. This is going to be a quick all signs, one card a piece for each sign, and we're just going to go from my Doreen Fairy deck here. And just for this week, all signs, what's the Fae got to say? Since they were coming up this morning in Cards and Coffee. Aries, we got the 8 of Winter. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you are not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So Aries, the Fae is the Fae is wondering why you have a lack of confidence right now. What's the matter? Your COVID body upsetting you before summer kicks in. I've gotten that energy off a lot of Aries lately, though. I know I've been feeling it. I'm an Aries. Taurus. You got the Princess of Summer, gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. I should have grabbed my glasses. That's what I should have done. Well, I would say with all that, would you like to see it? Definitely be open to social events. Don't avoid any invitations that you get this week. Gemini, sorry, double checking. 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from over-analyzing the options. Gemini, don't overthink this week. Don't overthink and make the decision. What? My larger decks are harder. Cancer. We got 10 of Summer. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. That's a 10 of Cups cards right there. Enjoy this week. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends around you. Don't focus on who is not there. Focus on who is there is the message I'm really getting for that. Leo, 2 popped out for you. Life experience, 16. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. And the Moon card here, 18, powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear and understanding the truth in a situation. I think truths being revealed to you this week are going to bring in some major, major changes for you there, Leo. All right. Virgo. Just one. You guys overthink way too much. Oh, that'll work. Renewal, 20. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose, realizing judgments of yourself and others. There'll be a lot of epiphanies about how you've been mirroring this week will be coming around. And understanding where you feed into the cycles as well, right? Releasing those judgments of yourself and others, realizing that walking around judging others is why you feel defensive and judged. That's what I get from that card. And definitely put it into that perspective. Yes, if you do walk into a room and you're already sizing up people by their clothes and things like that, you know, that's why you're going to feel before you leave the house, you're going to be so judgmental of yourself over everything you're wearing and everything, because that's where your mind is, you know? And it goes for any little thing, any type of judging. Whenever you judge somebody else, that's something you judge deeply within yourself. And that's why you're focusing on it. And I think that's a major epiphany to put into your mind before you go out into this week. Libra, 9 of Winter, unfounded fear, focusing on the worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Is the problem really a problem, or is the problem how you think about the problem? And understand, too, that sometimes you can create and manifest a situation to becoming much worse than it is just through paranoia. Me and Rob actually were talking about that. That's one of the main ways that you can co-create a toxic timeline, even in a healthy relationship. Example, one partner is always paranoid that the other partner is cheating. Well, then the other partner at a certain point is like, well, if I'm always going to be accused of cheating, whether I do or whether I don't, then I might as well just go ahead and cheat. Be careful how you co-create things with your partners. Be mindful of how we mirror. That's a big thing that I'm getting. That's a big message for everybody. Be mindful of what you're mirroring this week, for sure. Scorpio, 4 of Spring. Be grateful you have so much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness and content in personal life. Scorpios, if you are not complaining about something, you're worrying about something, and you need to focus on all the beautiful, beautiful things and people who love you that are around you. Stop worrying so much and focus on all that you have to celebrate. It's also the 4 of Wands card there. Whoop. Did it flip? Nope. That one flipped over. Well, if it did, I'm going to find it later. Who we on, Sagittarius? Get distracted. Definitely. I know that was a big part of the initial part of my, I don't want to say awakening process, because that's a never-ending cycle. But there definitely does hit a point in everybody's evolution where you realize everything's mirrors and everything's reflections, right? Sagittarius, you got 4 of Winter. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. Now, I will say, once someone asked me at the Zen Den, they were like, Susan's a Sagittarius. She's the one who owns the Zen Den. And she was running around all the time. And they're like, she needs to take a break. She needs to take a break. I was like, she's a Sagittarius. I'm like, when they're sitting still, that's kind of when you start to worry about them. But in this case, the Fae is saying you are on the verge of burning out. It is not, there's always being on a steady pace, but I feel like you have had a moment here where you have been sprinting, right? And now you need to take a breather. You need to take a breather, and you need to reset your pace. You've either been sprinting or you have injured yourself, and you need to slow down because you cannot go as fast as you used to be able to go. Oh, there's my coffee pot saying it's done. Capricorn, Princess of Spring, optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. It's time to go after your dreams, do something that expands your horizon, and let your creativity take flight. Capricorns, embrace your full weirdness. Days are saying don't be afraid to be weird this week. Whoop. Aquarius, The Sun. Plans that work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commentations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. A lot of just focusing on being grateful for what you have here for a lot of people this but you know, the Faes, how they see things, since they're nature spirits, they're like, they don't understand why people stress some things, right? They never get that. They're like, we don't get it. They just want the earth taken care of, right? You know, be grateful for the earth that you have. Ooh, that's a big one. There you go, Aquarius. Be grateful for the earth that you have. Not really quite sure what it means, but, you know, that means property. I guess if you don't have any property, if you live in a house or whatever, any plants or anything that you have, it's like really show gratitude to those things this week, right? Unity. Oh, Pisces, unity. Do the right thing for the right reasons. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. Spiritually minded in community. I feel like you're going to be blending a lot of different ideas together this week, right? This is about don't be afraid to break out of locked in ideas, right? You guys are pretty good with that anyway, with the dual fish. And you guys are very yin-yangy. You're good at blending multiple ideas together. You're good at bringing people together too. But I feel like you're going to have to break some traditions and accept some traditions this week when it comes to relationships around you. One more card for the full collective. Two of Summers. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to somebody. Forgiveness and resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Don't be mad at me now. That's just what the cards have got to say. All right, y'all. I really do got to run. I got to go walk these dogs and get my stuff in today. And it is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful out here. I want to go and do this while the weather allows it. Thank you guys for here. Remember, bells, buttons, all that good jazz. I love y'all. Just slide on back to the beginning, Miss Cat. I'm going to give you a shout out and some love. Thank you for showing up. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and windy paths with me. And yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can with some more stuff. Love y'all.